Hi dear members, how are you today? I hope you're doing great, and here we go again and new lessons here on my membership. Today we are going to do a curtain bang, step by step, and it's very easy, very simple. You just follow my steps and you're gonna get this gorgeous result. What we're doing right now is, you see it, I'm putting the comb on the top of the head, and this is the apex area, the highest part of the head. And from this point, we are going to comb this triangle to the outside area of the eyebrow. This is where we're going to section. So the apex on the top, and we comb down to the outside line area of the eyebrows. So this is our fringe area, bang area, whatever you want to call it. So be very precise the way you section, because sectioning is everything and cutting word. When you cut hair, the section is the most important part. This is the apex all the way down. You see, this is the outside area of the eyebrow. This is where we're going to section to. We're gonna do both same sides. Make sure the balance is the most important part. So the sectioning, when it's clean, you're gonna get the best result. So here on my academy and on my lessons, I try to show you everything step by step and try to explain it as simple as possible to get the best result for you guys, so you learn, and because the reason you're here, because you want to get the best education, and you learn so you can master those techniques. What I'm going to use today is the razor. Some people can use it without guard, some people use it with a guard. I'm like, personally, I do both, but most of the time, honestly, I use guard because it's just safer for me, for my clients, so things doesn't go wrong, you know. So if you feel comfortable without guard, do the guard. Do without guard. If you feel comfortable with guard, do the guard. Guard is more, just more safe and less headache. Let's put it that way. Look what we're gonna do here. I'm combing, taking a section from the center, small section from the center, to start my guideline at. Here where I'm going to take my guideline. Comb, and do not create so much tension on the hair, because when you're working with the fringe, you want to relax the hair kind of, because you don't know when the hair dry, if it's gonna jump up, the elasticity of the hair can change, so you want to make sure you didn't cut it too short. So here I'm gonna cut it kind of like in the middle of the nose area, and I keep my elevation low without creating so much tension. So don't pull the hair so hard down, like just keep your tension, you know, kind of medium. And look how I'm doing those small strokes, like very small. And if you notice or watch the motion of my hand, I'm not going up and down. No, I kind of, my hands stay in the same area, like same zone, and just kind of do this little strokes, like little bit, like mini stroke, to keep my wrist area in the same zone. Okay, so this is our guideline. What we're gonna do next, we are going to take another section, and look here how I'm splitting the section to half. Why? Because the less hair I have in my hand, the more control I will have. We are going to over direct to the center, which above the nose, to the first section where we cut the first section. This is our first section. The second section, we're gonna over direct it to the first section. And look how I'm keeping my elevation low, over directing above the nose. Keep that direction very consistent, very important. Elevation and direction is the most important factors when you cut hair and creating shapes. Okay, so here I'm over directing to the center, and look how I'm cutting. Small strokes, and if I see anything left I didn't cut, I just comb again and clean my section. That's simple, nothing crazy, nothing complicated. Just keep it simple, guys, because sometimes the best result is when you do simple. Not always has to be complicated. Yeah? So now we can see the sweep out. You see how the hair is kind of like sweeping out, okay, toward the cheekbone. Now we're going to take the third section, which is going to be the last section of this, from the bang area from this side, over directing to the center above the nose to where we cut the first section, and you do those small strokes, very simple, low elevation, and the tension is medium. Do not pull so hard, just kind of relax the hair a little bit, because when we dry the hair we want to make sure we didn't cut so short, and the elasticity of the hair can change from one person to another. Everybody's hair is different, so the most important part, not cut so short, because we always can go shorter but we never can make it longer. Yes, when you go too short, it's done. So you see how the sweep out from short to long, kind of doing this like curvy or S shape or whatever you want to call it. It has like a little curvature in it. Perfect. What we're gonna do, the same exact thing on the other side. We're gonna take small section, as I mentioned. The less hair we have in our hand, the more control, and this is what we don't want to lose. You never want to lose control when you're cutting hair. Even when you're coloring, I mean, when you're doing something, you never want to lose the control, because if you lose the control, the result gonna be messy, you know? And we don't want to make a messy hair and make any clients unhappy. We are the artist, yes, so we always want to be perfect every single time. We want the result to be consistent, perfect, and you're happy, the client happy, so, and the whole world happy, I think. We are keeping our elevation the same. So my body position is not the right position here for this side, but just because I cannot cut from the other side, I'm more righty, guys. So, and I don't want to be in front of the camera. Okay, so I let you see. But usually if I'm cutting in a salon, I don't stand like this in the salon if I'm cutting from the left side. So I kind of hopefully get the idea what I'm trying to say. As you see, I'm over directing to the center, and I did this exact same thing, small strokes above the nose. And this is gonna be our last section from the left side. Look how I'm over directing above the nose. You see my elevation? Over directing, my elevation, low elevation, and I'm doing those small strokes, and wow, not wait till you see the end. It's gorgeous result. You're gonna get this wispy and feathery because of the razor technique and the razor effect. So we don't want to go over crazy when it's wet, because we always can go and fix anything we don't like when it's dry. But now you can see the sweep away from the face. You see that? Oh yeah, look at this, how sexy already. So now you can see, make sure definitely you look on both sides and make sure the balance, as I said, make sure both sides even, and you didn't cut one side way longer than the other side. But as I said, now after I dried the hair, look how the hair look like. Okay, we're gonna use the thinning shear. I use Mezotoni myself. I don't know what you use, guys. You can use any brand you like, okay? Believe me. Everyone like different brand, and some people think if the shear is super expensive, that means it's gonna give me better result, or so. No, not necessary really, okay? So yeah, Mezotoni usually very expensive shears. If you want to know the shear I have here, it's around 1700 I paid for it. So if you buy something around 200, 300, it's gonna give you the same result, I think so. It's just the type of metal I'm made of, or handmade, not handmade, the brand name, you know, it's all about marketing things. So look what I'm doing right now. Look how I'm texturizing. I'm just texturizing the ends. I don't go too deep inside the fringe because I don't want to remove weight. Okay, I don't want to go crazy on the fringe area, especially. We don't want to remove so much density. What I'm doing is Look how I'm elevate up like 90-degree up, okay? And when I do the strokes, you will see in a second. I'm over directing here, everything to the center, definitely, because remember when we cut something in a certain direction, certain elevation on the wet hair, when we go back and we are texturizing whatever we're doing on dry, we do it in the same kind of direction, okay? So like when I cut the hair, but here I'm elevating a little bit. Why? Because I'm trying to create softness to the fringe area. So I'm not keeping it on a low elevation. I'm hiring, like I'm pushing up. So my elevation is way higher, 90 degrees. And I'm texturizing all the way up. Why? This is gonna give me more lighter blended ends especially. But if you see, I'm not so aggressive. All I'm doing is just texturizing those and give them a little bit blend. But my direction is very important, that I'm over directing to the center, the way I cut it on wet. So this is very, very, very important. Now, this is the final result. Look how gorgeous. Look at the sweep out. Look how it expose the face. So now you can see the cheekbones, and it's depend on the way you style it. It's very important. If you want to keep it a little bit flatter here, like you can pinch it a little bit on the roots and create more volume if you want. You see this little bit pinches, and you can do like a little spray and give them some more volume. Or when you dry the hair with the round brush, you can do this little extra elevation on the roots, or you can use some products kind of to give some volume to the roots. This is up to you, the way you like to wear it. You want a more flatter shape, you can. If you want to make it more volumized, you can. This is just up to you. Everyone is different personality, and they like to look maybe a different way. But definitely you can wear it more flat, you can wear it more volumized. This is based on your personal taste, guys. So here all I'm doing, just I'm combing just kind of to blend it with the rest of the hair, and this is the final result. So what I'm gonna do right now, just to spray it a little bit. You see here, I just keep it so natural, but look how gorgeous, how sexy, how attractive this bang is, like, and you can see the razor effect. It's for me, I like this type of technique and effect of the blades, because it just gives so much personality, and it's a end on. I feel like this end, when end on, you can do more with it. You know, like when you do this type of like a blunt fringes or more precise certain look, like you can style only certain. When it's more like feathery and down look, I mean, it's more sassy, just more casual, more fun. You can do more with it. This is my personal opinion, I think. Let me know in the comments, what do you think, guys? So this is the final result. Really, wow, I love it. What do you think? Let me know, guys, in the comment below, because it's very important for me to know what do you think. So this was everything's for today. I hope you like it, and if you don't, just let me know too, because you know, all of us different tastes, as I mentioned before. So here on my academy, those videos only for members. They're gonna be step by step. Everything has to be step by step explained from A to Z, so you learn the best techniques and haircuts, colors. Even I'm gonna do hairstyles like updos and everything. So I hope you enjoyed my videos, guys, today, and let me know what do you think, and I see you in a new video, and ciao for now.